Well, it was battered and scarred, and the auctioneer felt it was hardly worth his while to waste much time on the old violin, but he held it up with a smile. It sure ain't much, but it's all we got left. I guess we ought to sell it too. Now who'll start the bid on this old violin? Just one more and we'll be through. And then he called out, one, give me $1, who'll make it two? Only $2, who'll make it three? Well, $3 twice, and that's a good price. But who's got the bid for me? Raise up your hand and don't wait any longer. This auction is about to end. Who's got for just $1 more to bid on this old violin? Well, the air was hot as the people sat around. The sun was setting low. From the back of the crowd, a gray-haired man walked forward and picked up the bow. He wiped the dust from the old violin, and then he tightened up the strings. And then he played out a melody pure and sweet as the angels sing. And then the music stopped. And then the auctioneer, with a voice that was quiet and low, he said, who'll start this bid on this old violin? As he held it up with a bow. And then he called out, one, give me 1,000, who'll make it two? And 2,000, who'll make it three? Well, 3,000 twice, and that's a good price. But who's got the bid for me? The people called out, what made the change? We don't understand. The auctioneer stopped. He said with a smile, it was a touch of the master's hand. Now you know many a man with his life out of tune is battered and scarred with sin. And then he's auctioned sheep to a thankless world, just like that old violin, until something happens within every one of our lives. But then the master comes, but the foolish crowd, they just don't understand. The wealth of your soul, a change is brought just by that touch of the master's hand. And then they cried out, one, give me 1,000, who'll make it two? Only 2,000, who'll make it three? Well, 3,000 twice, and that's a good price. But who's got the bid for me? The people called out, what made the change? We don't understand. The auctioneer stopped. He said with a smile, it was that touch of the master's hand. It was the touch of the master's hand. We need the touch of our master's hand.